Today is our 4th day on the island of Tilamafushi in the Maldives, where we've been enjoying the turquoise waters and salty air of the Indian Ocean. And this is our first day without any activities lined up, meaning we're free to go with the flow and take the day as it comes. And I think we're feeling like starting the day with some morning stretches on our private balcony. And Chad here is going to lead me in this special little private session on the back deck of our overwater villa.
Have a seat, Claire. We are going to So if you remember in our last video, we were able to see an octopus, and today it is actually low tide now. So we're gonna go out and try to find them. I'm really excited though, because maybe it'll remember me and I can like stick out my hand and we'll see what happens.
The air fills up my lungs and it tickles. Oh, what a joyful feeling. I think I'm gonna stay here under all these rays and soak up the sun. Ooh, we long for viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya. So happy to see ya.
The past couple of days, the weather has brought pretty strong currents, like to the point where it felt like we were just swimming against the world. But today, it's so calm, and it literally feels like we have a massive bathtub in our backyard. And because it's really calm, we can see the sea life even better from our villa. So this afternoon, after our first round of snorkeling, we came back and we were just looking at all the sea creatures swimming underneath our home. And now we're going back out to see if we can spot a couple of them, because I believe there was a shark at one point.
Yeah, I got a shot of it.
Oh yeah, I guess Chad did.
It's so nice. Claire and I haven't been able to just stand and talk to each other in the water, but now we have so many options. We don't know which way to go. So we could either go this way, which we've never explored, or we go back to the rock that's behind us and go see our octopus friend, or they've installed this like buoy line thing that's off in the distance. So we could go there and just see what we can find along the way.
We long for viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya. A bit lighter and freer. I'm so happy to see ya. Viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya.
Just started to rain.
We had experienced the calm before the storm. Literally.
I think it's gonna pass though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really cool though.
Whoa.
Chad, put your bathing suit on.
No, thank you.
Come on.
So Claire just came out and spotted a stingray, so I just put my bathing suit back on.
This evening we are heading to the other side of the island to catch sunset, because surprisingly we haven't done that this whole time, and it just rained, so I think it should be kind of clear to actually see the sun today.
The beach has so many crabs.
Yeah, I'm always scared that I'm gonna step on one of them, but I guess that's why they had the shell, to protect them. Matching flip-flops.
Twins.
We're honestly gonna wear these for like the next 5 years until they break.
Until our toe comes out the other end.
I'm here with my very own hermit crab sanctuary. There were just too many crabs around that I just had to, collect a few to spend some time with this evening. And I think we should make a maze for them to go through and see which ones are smart enough to make it through. This is really, really fun.
So satisfying.
Oh my gosh.
I was asking Claire, like, what should we do tonight? And she's like, we're gonna go and watch sunset and we're gonna collect hermit crabs and build a fortress. I was like, okay, sounds great.
I love looking at how each of their shells are so different. They are really fascinating creatures. They're all trying to escape. Don't worry, I have an activity for you all tonight.
How should we start? There's several coming your way. They're all going on the
Yeah,
path.
look, they're loving the maze. This one's in the lead. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Wow. We're over here playing with crabs, and a really nice worker came out and gave us some champagne. So now we can enjoy this while watching our live entertainment.
This was the starting point Claire made, and we have some going this way.
Yes, some are escaping. Oh my gosh, taking a shortcut, cheating if you would say. And then some people have played the game correctly and they are free to leave the maze. What a time.
This is so fun.
Only like 8:50 and we think that we're over the jet lag, but I think in reality we're still fighting it. So we're gonna go to sleep early tonight because we can and we should. Can barely keep my eyes open, so we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
Today is sadly our final day on the island, and surprisingly we haven't actually gone out to one of the beaches to get a nice little lounge chair and just enjoy the sun away from our villa. And so that's kind of what we're gonna do on our final day here. And this evening we do have a couple of complimentary activities that we want to take advantage of, but until then got it all free and open, and maybe we'll play with some more of the hermit crabs because we had so much fun with them last night.
Summer love. Lazy river days. losing track of time with you. Another beach pie sunset view. Sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove.
So I've decided to share a couple of words with you all as it is our final day in paradise. I'm sad about it, but I'm not too sad about it because we still have so many adventures ahead of us. And this is just the beginning as we continue to travel and just enjoy everyday experiences, even back at home and things like that. So it has been nice, good memories, and I hope to come back to this area one day. Anything else?
Nope, we covered it all.
Maze 2.0 is on the way. Claire's working hard on this one. The walls are higher than ever before.
Yet they can still take shortcuts. On this island, they offer a complimentary tour of their greenhouse, and so we're about to go in to see all the different vegetables they can grow here. And I'm actually really excited because we've been walking back and forth along this path, all week, and we've been seeing all these plants just thriving. And I'm sure like these conditions allow you to grow a multitude of different things. So let's go on in.
We just wrapped up our greenhouse tour and it was so beautiful. It actually gave me a lot of inspiration for our garden because I do want to start one this spring when we get back from our Asia trip. So it was nice to see that one. And also one of the things that I thought was really cool is that it was automated. So they actually had this sensor that would open and close like the shutters or the blinds that are above it. And it would also mist the plants if the temperature needed to change. We are walking to Sunset Point, which is on the other side of the island, because to wrap up our time here, we've decided that we're gonna go and do some sunset yoga because sunrise yoga was one of our favorite experiences. And I think it's just gonna be a good way to end our time here.
Yeah, there is something so immersive about doing yoga out in nature, and when you've got surroundings as wonderful as these, you've got to take advantage of it. So I think you'll definitely give us a moment to reflect on our past 5 days here and really just feel so grateful for all the memories we made.
Absolutely. We just had a wonderful class. Raj just did an incredible job.
Yeah.
And I think we both just hit some milestones.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was able to hit my head to my knee, which is like more flexible than I've ever been.
Right.
And Claire.
And I touched my toes for the first time in like, I've got to say at least a decade.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a really more difficult class than the sunrise,
Yeah.
but it was really nice. He did a good job.
Right. It's actually good doing, I think, the more difficult ones later in the day because you're a little bit more loose.
Yeah. Plus the temperature was nice because as the sun went down, the temperature has dropped as well.
Right, yeah.
Oh, touch, touch, touch. Wow.
I never thought I'd see the day.
That happened really fast.
It did, a lot
Only a few
faster.
weeks.
Yeah, I was saying like, I'll probably be able to do it by next month, but
Especially as a beginner, you see it progress so much faster.
yeah, that's true.
Well, I think now we're gonna go and find some provisions.
Yes.
I'm thinking we'll probably go to dinner here, but we'll see what the boss says.
Oh, am I the boss? Well, we decided to dine out tonight just because we've been eating pretty much room service every single night. And I think last time we also had something off the kids menu. So we were like, you know what? We're gonna be adults tonight. We're gonna have a nice meal.
Yes.
This evening we've decided to get 2 of the cocktails that were inspired by the greenhouse just because we toured it this afternoon. We wanted to, I guess, try a couple of the herbs that they were growing over there. So we have the Ego Margarita, and then what did you get, Chad?
I got one with blackberry, I believe.
Chad forgot the name of his cocktail. Cheers!
Lonesome dove for
The blade is
beautiful.
very hot. Be sure to touch it when you hold this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Or else you'll burn your hand. Yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Enjoy your
Yeah.
dinner.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. The last time we had paella was all the way back when we visited Spain, when we were in Valencia actually, and we had gotten the paella valenciana, but tonight we decided to get the seafood paella just because obviously we're right by the ocean. We want to indulge in the seafood while we're here, and it looks like we have some prawns, some fish, some mussels, some clams, and also some squid topping this beautiful bed of rice. So let's dig in and enjoy the Spanish flavors in the Maldives.
Thank you. Thanks for everything. Have a nice one.
Alas, all good things must come to an end, and we spent the past hour cleaning up our little villa, which is so sad. This is the last time we're gonna wear these robes.
I know, I love them. They've been so nice. Everything has been really great on this trip.
It really has.
And I think the best thing for us to be leaving with is our sunburns. Like, it's pretty great.
Yeah, no matter how much sunscreen we put on, how much we tried to stick to the shade, still got sunburned.
My feet are roasted.
But before we end the video, I want to share our ornament for this country because I almost forgot. Chad quickly reminded me when we were at the beach today. But this bag is what was holding our complimentary bath salt, and I was like, this bag is really cute, I should reuse it. And so I think it's the perfect little pouch to put some shells that we found from the beach here. And right now I have one shell. But tomorrow morning, before we hop on our seaplane to go back to Male, we're gonna go and stroll the beach one last time and fill up this bag. And it'll be the cutest little thing for our Christmas tree. This officially concludes our time here in the Maldives, and tomorrow we'll actually be flying over to our next country, which is somewhere in Southeast Asia. So if you'd like to see where we go next, hit subscribe. And with all that said, catch you on the next one.
Peace, guys.
Viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya.